and place. Joining us from Weeden Island Preserve's Education Center is Doris Don with a close-up look. Doris?
Thanks. Joining me today is Grant Craig. He's the environmental educator here at Weeden Island Preserve. Grant, thanks for joining us. And can you tell us about the Connecting People in Place exhibit and what can visitors expect to see and experience here?
Sure. The Connecting Peoples in Place exhibit really adults that really want to soak up a lot of knowledge about the things out here.
Wow. Now, can you tell me how would it benefit a visitor to experience the exhibit before actually going into the preserve?
Sure. There's a lot and be a more rewarding experience.
There's a lot of great things to see and experience here. What do you want people to understand and know about this exhibit?
That these exhibits, well, they're free, and it's a great...
Well, Grant, thanks for joining us. And make sure you bring the whole family down to the Weeden Island Preserve. And don't forget to visit the Connecting People in Place exhibit. It's fun and it's free. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Doris. That's a great looking exhibit.
Hi, I'm here today at the Florida Botanical Gardens, and today joining me is Extension Horticulture Agent Pam Brown. Pam, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Today we're going to be talking about water restrictions. Yes. Why do we need water restrictions? Didn't we just have some rain earlier? And I know it rained during the summer. Pam, what are the major changes we should expect with these water restrictions?
Well, some of the most that are the most different are that you can't water with any form of water, really.
Okay, what about some great strategies we could use for water conservation?
There are some. You shouldn't be renovating your lawn right now because that
water conservation, but you also have some great programs coming up and some great classes. Can you tell us about them?
Yes, we do. On January 10th here at Extension.
Well, thanks for joining us today, and don't forget you too can be part of water conservation, and thanks for watching us here at Pinellas Planning. Join us again.
Thanks, Doris. Different events have in common. Well, joining us now is Doris Don with this seasonal explanation. Doris?
Thanks. You know, it's time to transition from hurricane season to holiday season, and joining me today is Tom Iovino. He's the communications specialist with Pinellas County. Tom, thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure, Doris.
You've got some great ideas here to help us go from the hurricane to the holiday, and maybe some great gifts that we can put back into our hurricane kit.
Oh, definitely. You know, when we get to this time of the year, put the batteries into use while they still have charge.
That's great. Never have to worry about them.
Of course, you want to never worry about it. You always want to be prepared.
Well, you gave us a lot of great holiday ideas, ready for the hurricane season for next year. Thanks for joining us so much.
My pleasure.
And it's never too early to worry about hurricane season and enjoy the holidays at the same time. Some great gifts. So think about it when you're shopping for a loved one. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Doris. Great tips. Your reporter Doris Don with a preview of Pinellas County's Country Jubilee. Doris?
Hi, I'm here with Ellen Babb of Heritage Village. Ellen, thanks for joining us today.
Oh gosh, we're so glad to have you here.
Thanks. And you know, what do you have planned for this year's Country Jubilee celebration?
Well, this year's our 31st annual Country Jubilee, and we're so excited. We always know offerings. The Largo Historical Society will be grinding cane. We just have everything, really something for everyone, all kinds of good food.
Wonderful. Now, last year you had over 8,000 people here and over 100 vendors. Are you planning a real big turnout again?
Oh, we really hope to top those numbers this year.
Wonderful. And you also bring us a lot of great talented, really great crafters. And we have one here with us today. Her name is Judy Saida. Judy is part of the Pinellas Weavers Guild. Judy, thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Judy, tell me, how long have you been involved with spinning and weaving, and what got you started?
Actually, I started about 10 years ago. And I started, I'd always been fascinated.
Now, I see a lot of these beautiful things that are going to be displayed at the Country Jubilee. Are you going to be bringing us some more stuff?
Oh yes, there'll be much more than this. This particular item is a rag rug that was spun, excuse me, not spun, but hand woven.
So if I wanted to get involved, what would you tell a new beginner about spinning and weaving?
I would tell a new beginner to join our guild. It's only $15, and we have lots of mentors. We're weavers and spinners.
Well, Judy, we look forward to seeing you at this year's Country Jubilee. And there's going to be a lot of great crafters, great vendors, wonderful food. So come on out to the Heritage Village and join us. Bring the whole family for this wonderful fall tradition. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris.